I just got done checking the trail cameras on my property, and it's just one of those days. The reason is because for the past 2 months, all I've seen on my property are does and really little bucks. And what I mean by that is I mean like freshman B squad little bucks, right? Spikes, probably some button bucks, and then also some little Fort Point bucks. That's the biggest buck I've seen on my trail cams so far. So I figured, I got kind of lazy. I just wasn't checking them too much. Well, it turns out that I had the biggest buck I've seen on my property yet this year, about 20 or 30 yards from one of my tree stands on a Sunday afternoon. Now, for anything like me, you're kind of a weekend warrior, right? Saturday and Sunday are your days to hunt because you work during the week. And so those Sunday afternoon hunts are usually really precious. But I'd already got a deer, filled the freezer with some venison, so I wasn't too concerned about it. I checked my trail cameras, and Sunday afternoon, this huge buck is pushing a doe right by my deer stand. Talk about kind of frustrating, right? Now, what I've been running is these Stealth Cam brow tines. They aren't cell cameras. They just run an SD card in the bottom, so I have to go out there and check it every time. So a couple of thoughts on this, and I'm interested to hear what you all think. First off, I got what I would see as lazy, quit checking them that often, and so I wasn't keeping up to date on the deer that were moving through the area. So maybe that's why the big buck decided to cruise through the area pushing a doe, because my scent wasn't all over there. Because you literally have to run out and check the SD card every time you want to see an update on here. Second thing being, I've never had a cell cam, and so I don't know what it's like to get semi-real-time updates. I'm not sure how often the apps update or anything like that. But all I know is that if I would have known the buck was pushing a doe in the area kind of that afternoon, if I knew that there was some activity going on back there, I probably would have gone out in the stand that afternoon, especially if it was a weekend. It would have been a perfect day for it. So, that's how life goes. But curious for those of you that do run with the cell cams, if that's useful for you, if that gets rid of some of these issues, or if you still find yourself in the same situation sometimes. Let me know.